I want to break this down into the three big areas where fixed income feels like it's the tightest, because knowing why it feels that way is the first step to making it feel more manageable. So number one, inflation, the silent erosion of your money. We've all heard about inflation in the news, but let's make it real. 10 years ago, a loaf of bread might have been $2.50. Now it's $4.50 or more in some places, and that's an 80% increase. And it's not just bread, it's gas, utilities, it's insurance, it's everything. Downsizing might seem like the easy answer if you still have a mortgage, but it's not always that simple. Moving comes at a cost as well. And if you're in an area with rising real estate prices, your smaller home might not be that much cheaper. Inflation doesn't just increase costs, it reduces the purchasing power of every single dollar that you have. And that means the same $1,000 that used to stretch for months now runs out in the third week. I remember going grocery shopping a couple years ago with the same list I'd been buying for years. The usual total was around $140, but that day I got to check out and it was $185. Same items, same store. That extra $45 had to come from somewhere. And on a fixed income, there's no somewhere unless you cut back in another area. So what's one thing that you've bought recently that made you stop and think, wow, that's gone up a lot? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I guarantee you others will say the same thing. And there's the unexpected expenses and budget busters. When you're living on a fixed income, unexpected expenses can throw everything off balance. The car needs brakes. The furnace breaks down in January. Your grandchild's graduation comes up and you want to help with a gift or travel to attend. Those aren't luxury spends, they're just life. But if your budget is already tight, even a $300 expense can mean skipping something important or dipping into your savings. A friend of mine retired early and had her budget all worked out to the penny. 6 months later, she needed dental work, which was $7,000 worth. Her insurance covered a portion, but she still had to come up with more than $1,000.